Okay, cool. Yeah.
Alert! Our last control point is being captured.
They already got. Yeah, okay, that's great. Also, they're getting a lot better with scouts and watching. How to aim better with crosshairs. So.
I need to make a class already.
You need. You need. I mean, I've been trying to make class better. It seems like
You failed!
all you need for scout is practically know how to
know how to aim with your crosshairs
and know how to
like,
dodge and
know how to dodge and like put pressure on people. Yeah.
Know how to aim, know how to dodge, and know how to do all those things at the exact same time.
Exactly. Yeah. I got better at that actually. So. Mismatch. Wait, I can't vote.
Oh come on, the match ending.
I can't vote. What the hell? What the hell? Is this Stalinist Russia? I can't vote now? Huh? I can't fucking vote? I can't vote? Fuck yeah! Fuck this military democracy! Fuck yeah!
I don't know, Bordica just like, I don't know, emerges in a... Oh crap, now shit.
Yeah, exactly, like, fuck yeah, this is military democracy!
Bordica comes in and says, there is no democracy under the revolution.
And then I say, the revolution is democratic, motherfucker.
Prepare
It's like democratic,
60
like
seconds.
the proletariat seizing power and making the most democratic state. That is revolutionary. Dictatorship is military, is military democracy, so get fucked. Alright. There is no such thing as democracy.
Competition.
Yeah, so yeah, like there's no point in actually kind of asking when it comes to the kind of moral dilemmas and whatnot. There's no point, I guess, asking them unless they're put in actual like set of conditions, historical development, and like material conditions by which we can ask that question.
Oh my god, we only have 4 people on our team? Holy shit.
5, 4, 3, 2,
yeah, so much for auto balance.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
I should play as like Pyro then, I guess.
Eat my dust!
So in a lot of ways, like the question should never be what we ought to do, but rather it always should be what is to be done.
Yes, base. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. You are understanding that. Good job.
Because yeah, like asking the question what is to be done is more or less like making it clear that we're asking this question in the
Mission begins in 30
Where the
seconds.
hell do you go for point A?
well, it's like you can either go for point A or point E. By the way, like
Okay, well, yeah, I'm at point B. I'm trying to get point A though.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
so like they'll either go for A or E, but I'm assuming that they'll go for A.
1.
Okay.
Push him back, air blast.
Air blast is so.
Alert! The control point is being... Alert! The final control point is being contested.
And they built the sentry.
Imagine. Oh, you thought you cool with this guy? You cool with this guy?
Enemy has received
I thought I got
additional
him.
time.
Right, Clark. Yeah, we did it together. Because we're best friends. Yeah. Oh, it was real cool.
Oh, they got a sentry.
Oh, no! Okay, yeah. Damn it.
I need to actually build sentries rather than like these little.
Yeah, yeah, I was trying to take on the medic, that did not work.
Yeah, thanks, Doc.
The enemy has received additional time.
I actually need to kill the demo.
Kill the demo? Okay, got it. Oh, wait, kill the demo? Okay, then we need Pyro. Then, because Pyro is, like, really good when it comes to, like, killing demos. I think. Okay. Alright. Alright. Let me know when they're here. Oh, shit, they are. I'm trying to figure out how to get
Okay, I got a sentry set up.
Alert! The control point is being contested.
That's not easy. Three fucking people left. How the hell is he able to... Okay, that's cringe.
Alert! The final control point is being contested. Additional time.
By the way, sentry, by the way, engineer built a sentry, like, in,
It's really hard to when like okay, we lost.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
oh, now we're playing, okay, the offense.
Play ball!
Alright,
Alright,
alright, where should I run? A or like...
yeah, let's rush today. I won't bully them for like a prolonged time.
Alright, got it.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Please, for the love of God, do not just.
Yeah, I will. I'll do it.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Please.
No! Come back.
Oh, you kill yourself.
Come on, you got losers! Oh shit. No! How the... So... Okay. Alright, playing Pyro.
I don't know where I am. I hate this map so much because like it's. Ah.
Alright.
Well, the map is pretty good. It's just that it's so clunky.
Air blast. No, not Alright. Guess for some reason they decided to like take out the sentry. Yeah, the big ass sentry. So yeah, so I'm gonna be doing the same tech I did last time. Wait, the heavy storm actually. I swear, it's always like and got it, Roving.
Is our team actually doing anything?
I'm trying. It seems like a lot of people are just like in the back of B and not actually taking A, unfortunately.
Why are there? Oh my God, there are too many.
Yeah, no, like a lot of people are at B. Like they're trying to take the layer. I guess they think it's up there now. And it's a... Okay. Actually, wait. Alright, I'm here, cause...
Moving out. That was getting.
Oh my god.
Kill yourself with that with the freaking sentry, you goddamn engineer! I swear to.
Sorry, I got pyro. I just lower
Really, Pyro? Really, Lynx, you killed me. You got me killed. Yeah, rule number 1 of a sentry, do not take a sentry head on. Rule number 2 of a sentry, do not take a sentry head on. Okay, I can't.
Horrible.
I hate sentries. Because I know when you ever try to play engineer, you can't actually do anything. But if you
Holy shit. Meant it.
In 30 seconds. In 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Over.
guys keep up the pressure.
Right.
Going free.
Oh, we're going over on another game?
Yes.
Alright. Cool. Epic. Epic indeed. Shoot. But yeah. Oh man. But yeah. By the way, I was doing this report on state and revolution. I'm supposed to present someday. I'm not gonna say like which party because that's gonna whatever.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to tell you this. I despise anarchists.
Oh, you despise anarchists?
Because I got talking with a bunch of anarchists that somehow insisted that that there can exist that there exists a formulation of a state that isn't based off of like class struggle or economics.
What? That's... Oh yeah, yeah. Because apparently the definition of the state in anarchist theory is usually like an unjustified hierarchy or just a monopoly on violence. Like it doesn't.
But that's so arbitrary as hell that can. No, like yeah, what does it mean for something to be justified and not justified? What is with these like weird, I guess you could say moralist, I guess like arguments.
I don't know. So I had that coming. Alright, I'm gonna go for the scout. I'm gonna go for the sniper.
Time has been added.
I'm gonna blow the inside of your head. All of us forward.
Okay, you already there?
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Let's waste on it.
Yeah, but like, yeah, hold on one second.
So,
Yeah, thanks, Doc.
oh, alright. But yeah, no, just for clarification and anyone in the chat, I guess you can try and defend anarchism if you want, but yeah, no, like the definition of state into anarchism is like
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
because like even then, yeah, it's just like more of a argument like the ethical or the economical class struggle. Doesn't mean take into consideration the historical development of like the state and business as well. So
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Just literal idealism.
exactly, yeah, I don't understand.
3, 2,
They think this way. In fact, I've read the anarchist theory on morality. I've read like 2 different talks, like anarchist morality or something. Yeah, for some reason it sounds like it sounds like the old nihilist thing that like, oh, morality is like just something that like morality is
Not exactly.
yeah. I don't know why.
Yeah, moral sentiments like are derived from people's experiences.
Yeah, exactly. And and it's defined by kind of like the society around you, like what is acceptable. It's not based on yeah. There's like kind of like the joke and nature of our society and like that.
Yeah, it has its origins. Like it has like its heavy origins in religion, but it's not purely religious.
Yeah, exactly. It's not purely religious. It's But I guess, but yeah, honestly, like, um, yeah, and all, like, because of that, right? If that is like the case, then you know, if they understand kind of like the anarchist like theory of morality, I guess on that instance, why even like trying to say that like, oh, the state is like an unjustified hierarchy, where it's like, why is like a fucking like a monopoly on power.
But we have to ask ourselves, okay, what does it mean, I guess, for something to be, in this case, be justified hierarchy and not a justified hierarchy? What is the criteria? What is the criteria for this?
Yeah, exactly. And
That
there's no
that's so subjective that, like, I don't know,
what
that practically
exactly
just
what's justification? You know, what we can essentially classify as justification can be classified as not justified for another individual. You know, and like essentially for anarchism to be anarchist, anyway, we have to. Like, there's a valid goal. So yeah, you can't like see this within like anarchism, especially since anarchism as like function is supposed to like sustain, like help unparallel the individual, you know. I don't know. It's really stupid. And even then, we can even look on society as a function and only on the state. The state has always been backed up, like yeah, and authorities. And also like to say it's like an unjustified hierarchy or like monopoly on violence because one, the state, like entirely of the state and any kind of like transformation of society is always violent, and two, what is classified as justified and justified for like is there society citizen? You know, is there still classes? Is there still like is there still classes? Is there still like place? Is there still that like So, yeah, no, it's pretty bad. I was planning to make a video onto anarchism, but honestly I didn't really have a time to do it. But maybe I will.
Because here's the thing, I respect, you know, anarchists who have like, you know, very good analysis of things. But I hate the ones who practically just, I don't know, devolve into idealism when it comes to their analysis of the state, moralities, or other different things.
Well, that's like the thing is like most anarchists do believe onto that definition. And even I do respect anarchists. Like, I would say I'm an anarchist and a fucking Stalinist, actually, unironically. But like that doesn't necessarily like dissuade my criticisms of it too. Plus, kind of like for its and kind of like being on like for the entire side of like a liberation of the class and stuff like kind of like sway onto like a lesser of evil or like sway onto like any form of that is like pretty bad. In fact, that's like what Paul Marx had criticized Bakunin during like after the Paris. So like we want to abolish the state, but like there entirely does need to be you know kind of like a way for the workers to compete against like the entirety of the world market, like against it by essentially creating
like and also yeah, Engels is on authority, like though you know, like, you know, I hate it when MLs and Stalinists misuse it. It's like
oh yeah, no, they misuse it in the worst way possible. But yeah,
it's like, you know, I understand that, and there's no Marx was basically talking towards Proudhonists, basically people like Bakunin and other types of anarchists of this time. It's like the workers, you know, taking up arms and fending off the capitalist resistance is a form of authority. It is, by definition of what Marx's definition of state, a state. Though I
Exactly.
guess like I would agree I guess with Lenin and Engels are basically considering more or less a semi-state or a
Workers' state.
no or a commune and that
Well, I mean, the same, like, I mean, like, some of the other workers' state,
like we're against the state as much as like the next guy,
Spy.
but it's like we're not gonna have like these very we're not gonna lie to ourselves and say that that the DOTP in biometric how it works is not like a state in some form. No, it's not. Yeah, a state in the bourgeois sense, or at least the traditional sense, as Lenin made it clear in his State Revolution.
yeah, exactly. But it's still like but it's still kind of like a state essentially controlled by the mass class, like kind of like a class, kind of like by the mass class to essentially destroy it in the future once it reaches socialism and communism. But even then, the state still needs to exist so that way we can get to that point.
All right, I feel good.
But yeah, and then you have like, and then like, I guess to get back onto authority, like on authority by like Engels. I don't know why Stalin is misused it the worst way possible. Like they always say, oh, you see, the revolution is the most authoritarian measure of like entirely. The revolution itself is authoritarian. It's like you do like it's like you like have read on authority because like if you have, you realize that like Engels is one of the least authoritarian people.
Yeah, thanks, Doc.
Like literally, and when you, like,
And also Lenin, even though they don't believe Lenin was in any way, I guess, like anti-authoritarian, they thought he was the most authoritarian person to exist.
Yeah, exactly. So like my does Lenin works from Marx and like even Hegel as well. So it's like if like if Engels is not like like it's not essentially like the revolution is not the most like authoritarian measure, then really you only kind of like that.
It's like we're not gonna lie, but it's like well here's the thing, authority is relative. It's a relative thing. Like authority is always. Yeah, that's me.
But
Mission begins.
Yeah, after these few matches, I just want to like sit down like for a second and just read like Engels was on authority.
All right, cool. All right, yeah, that's fine.
Because I don't mean to feel like a tanky, but it's like
yeah, but like even then, like even what like essentially like Engels does mean by like authority in this instance is the authority of a working class, of the masses themselves, taking control onto like the state apparatus. And
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Of, like, a state controlled like entirely, by the workers, a dictatorship of the proletariat in this instance, really. It's so for them to always like say, oh, like revolution is like the most authoritarian measure. And two,
5,
you know what we
4,
mean by
3,
authority?
2, 1.
It's not even really authoritarian, but it is like it's the entirety will of the people, will of the mass So it's like yeah, no, to say that it's like the most authoritarian like justified like that's like
it's more or less just saying that like Engels and Marx make it clear that like we got back half, okay. Engels and Marx were just making it very clear that, like, the proletariat have to defend themselves against capitalist resistance in order to get, like,
Mission begins
like
in
defend their
60
livelihoods and
seconds.
fight for their own liberation. In that lot of ways, that this, I guess, kind of oppression, this kind of, I guess, oppression of capitalist resistance, and that this, ongoing basically fight against the capitalists is technically a form of authority, and technically a state, though it would be called by Engels and Marx, I mean Engels and Lenin, Engels' case, a commune, or in Lenin's case, a semi-state.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Right, exactly. It's not like onto authoritarian measure at all. It's the will of the people, entirely of like the people that take hold onto their authority, the masses. What I mean by
It's like, do you seriously think that, like, I don't know, after like the revolutions carried out and basically the workers abolished classes, that
Mission begins in
apparently, I guess, the workers are somehow just going to create a new,
5, 4,
you know what?
3,
yeah, they're not going to create a new state. No, like this state will be abolished in times of socialism and communism. Exactly, like, and even then, like, this semi-state is entirely, just controlled by the workers, entirely, like,
alert! This control point is being captured.
Which is something that, like, Stalin didn't do through, it upped theocracy, like, onto the head and having a rule of a minority and of a council, rather than elected by the people themselves.
Yeah, I think it's just, like, complete nonsense or paranoia. Overthinking that, I don't know, having self-organized workers with guns, and basically considering that, I guess, a state by, Marxist definition of a state.
Alert! Control point is being captured. Alert! Control point is being captured. The final control point is being captured. You failed!
Clearly is not. It's in a way, but like it's not authoritarian. It's not an authoritarian measure. It's the most democratic a state can be, controlled by the masses. So what Stalin did, it wasn't essentially controlled by the masses. It was controlled by kind of like a council that was holding on to like the production and distribution, and especially reinstitutionalized commodity production and private property, like by 1932. So like. That's not even a work, like, that's not even, like, really kind of like a workers thing at that point, really. That's,
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
And, and like, it's just for you to, like, try and justify that, basically saying, oh, well, the revolution one, authority, like, when you try to go down onto that measure, it's not even, like, onto the actual authoritarian measure, that you...
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
It's basically philosophically like getting the entire point of the
5,
culture, I'd
4,
say, is wrong.
3, 2, 1.
Honestly, if you would kind of like compare I saw that coming actually, but I didn't for some reason. But yeah, I guess after this match, just wanted
Pushing top.
honestly, what I'll really say about, I guess,
Alert! The control point is being contested.
and like, actually understand what he's saying. Instead of saying that, like, all the revolution is
Yeah, thanks, Doc.
Okay.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Bro, that dude just...
Hey guys, how old were you when you first went to jail?
Well, charged.
How old were you when you first went to jail?
Oh my god. What else I got to
I don't know.
I guess. Oh yeah.
I just want to bitch about Anarchus. Cause I never had to bitch about Anarchus up until now. It's like holy shit.
Oh, you never had debate with anarchists until
Because you think like I like, you know, I respect anarcho-syndicalists. I respect you know, anarcho-communists here or there, but I despise, you know, mutualists and some anarcho-communists who practically are just dumb fucks when it comes to theory.
Yeah, and then like, here's the thing is like, I don't necessarily despise it as something that like is the ideology, if that makes sense. Backwards. But I guess one thing I guess I'd say is that yeah, I don't really like
Alert, control point is being captured.
because there is a call for
Alert, the
centralization.
final control point is being contested.
That way, it's soon be abolished. Yeah, it's time for socialism and communism because both are stable. And this is like something that's actually and as well as like kind of like anarcho-syndicalism, really trying to essentially justify kind of like their way of organizing. Yeah, trading, trading, despite the fact that trading is entirely just legal advice to workers that can't exactly live on like a revolutionary organizing. The IWW tried to do that, but like
I'll get back out of the game real quick because
yeah, but like they were basically kind of like disarmed like in the 1940s, like by the time World War II started, because they started advocating for like kind of like really revolutionary ideas against the United States government, which at the time is essentially was like played as illegal in times of World War II, like from Theodore Roosevelt, from like Fred, I don't know, Fred or something like that, from like Roosevelt, like FDR, and yeah, basically try to disarm him in that instance. And then like we haven't like seen the IWW like say some like actual revolutionary stuff as they did beforehand. In fact, I think sometimes he even play into the line of playing the lesser of two evils when it comes to American politics. And you know, it's like, what's the point of even having kind of like that revolutionary party in the first place, or a revolutionary trade union?
okay, so here we
So
go.
it's like,
A number of socialists have laterally launched a regular crusade against what they call the principle of authority. Its vice